What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. Congratulations to the San Miguel Beermen for the championship. And I would like to say congrats also for TNT, to TNT for a job well done. You guys weren't supposed to be here in the finals with all the injuries and everything happening. Pero respeto namin yan. Without Reynam Batak, without Jason Castro, now without Poy Eram, especially losing him in the finals was crucial. And sinasabi na, no ping Ximeniano. No ping
Oy, no Simon
Ximeniano.
and Ciso, no
That's
Simon and
that's what I'm
Ciso.
saying. No, Simon and Ciso, di ba?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, okay, I guess. Pero,
No
ayan,
Simon
with
and
SMB,
Ciso.
Jericho Cruz finals MVP, and somewhere out there, Jolas Lastimosa must be, having a drink somewhere and just shutting off his room. Don't talk to me
And,
tonight.
was he not in the arena today? Di ko
Feels,
nakita.
feels, was he there in the arena, Graham?
I don't know.
Di ko nakita si Jolas Kun na gano.
I didn't.
He is always there. Pero sa ano
Andun
kasi siya
lang siya
nakaupo.
lagi sa
Hindi
likod.
siya
Sa
umuubos. He
likod.
never sits on the bench. Lagi siyang
Nasa
nasa
likod siya.
crowd area. Di ba Mario, nalalaman nung tayo live, Jolas was behind MVP. Basta sa ano siya nanonood.
That's right.
Ano to
Yes.
Mario, ba't ka naka-short? Na ano?
I'm the Kraken! Sorry, wala akong... di ko,
What?
Ito ba yung short na sa ano?
Kino ko pa hinahanap yung... yung
What?
I was
This
looking for a
guy.
Kraken filter for the past 2 minutes and I couldn't find one.
Okay na yung shark.
This guy.
Settled for a shark. But dude, yeah. Honestly, there was a part of me that genuinely believed TNT was going to win tonight.
Mm.
I don't know why. I don't know why, man. Our Pogoy came out like a man possessed in the first quarter. He hit like, I think he hit 3 threes or 2 threes. I'm not sure.
To
And
start, no? Yeah.
yeah, and Calvin of Tana looked mobile at least, looked pretty good. Kelly was doing Kelly things, and TNT was up 2 after the first quarter. And then second quarter came along, and we said this, diba, sa ano, sa huling episode. Kung in game 6 between CJ Perez and Calvin of Tana, whoever has a better game will probably win game 6.
And CJ Perez was that
Guess who
guy.
had the
24
better game,
points.
right? Exactly. CJ had the better game. His best game of the playoffs, not of the series, the playoffs. Best game ni CJ for sure. And SMB was able to, and it was tuloy-tuloy from there. And Jericho Cruz, we said this also in the last episode. Junmar can be limited, Junmar cannot be limited. Doesn't really matter. Either way, he will be Junmar. Pero if the other people get going, it's very tough to beat SMB. And today they had Jericho. In the third quarter, Jericho was done with this game, by the way.
He was done.
He was done with this. He was done with this in the third quarter. Step back three-pointer over Calvin of Tana and 4-point play. My God.
Tapusin na natin to, guys.
Yeah.
Tapusin na natin to.
Yeah. Next possession or the possession before, go to the corner, Jericho Cruz three-pointer, bang, tapos. And he absolutely deserves Finals MVP if you ask me. I know Graham will say na mas mataas ang stats ni Junmar. And I agree. Junmar's stats are higher and
Mm.
probably better. But again, Junmar was doing that in every game this series. And TNT got 2. In the 4 games that TNT won, in the 4 games that SMB won, it was always another player aside from Junmar. And most of the time, I think it was Jericho Cruz. I think 3 out of those 4 games, it was Jericho.
Yeah, for me, ano din, well warranted. Nung sinasabi ni Mario na si Jericho Cruz yung mananalo ng finals MVP, in
Oh,
my
yeah.
heart, I was like, oh yeah, I understand why
Yeah.
bibigay nila kay Jericho Cruz. And the
A
media
genius.
knew what they were doing. The media knew what they were doing. The
Well,
press corps knew.
Wait, I just want to steal something from Graham here. Where a genius predicted, by the way, at let me find the timestamp. Like 9:40
This guy.
9:30 something, that Jericho Cruz was gonna be Finals MVP. Here it is. I found it. 9:35 p.m. At 9:35 p.m.
9:35.
Somebody
9:35
said Jericho
kinol.
Finals MVP, by the way. And people were like, and somebody here was like, nah, it's Junmar, man. Nah, dude. With the drama, come on.
Bibigyan nila kay
Brother,
Jericho yan. Alam ng media yan. Yung press corps pa.
With the
brother,
drama.
I'm so glad that
Naka-follow mga yan.
God made you a man instead of a woman, because the way you keep screenshots and evidence, boy, you would have been
Patay.
ah.
I'm just saying, though.
Bro,
Si
the
Mario
fact
keeps
that
receipts. That guy keeps
Hey,
receipts.
man.
Si Mario
di
pa.
ba?
Yeah,
Brother,
if I'm right, I'm right.
Very
the fact
journalist. Very
the
journalist. Very
fact that you
guidon.
said
May
the fact that you
resibo.
said Junmar was the constant from games 1 to 6 means that he should have won finals MVP. Like, what
Hey,
do you
man.
mean?
Hey, okay, I can defend this in a different way. Brother, you can if you can't push a team over to win the game in those 6 games while you're the constant, are you really the MVP? Uh,
Bro, but then why did they give LeBron the MVP in 2016? Diba? Kyrie should have won in
Oy, may
2016.
magagalit na naman na mag-ano tayo. Go off
no,
topic tayo.
I understand.
Oh,
But
hindi. I'm just saying. I'm just
there will
saying.
be SMB fans who will say it should have been Junmar, and it really could have
Yeah,
been.
I'm sure naman. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying to the point na Jericho was next in line if it weren't Junmar, if you ask
It's
me.
gonna be
Okay, I
Jericho
got
next,
you.
yeah.
And
I
if it
got you.
weren't Junmar, at least it was Jericho. If you gave it to Wami Chongson, who is a PBA champion by the way,
PBA champion. And Jeron
Al-
Teng, PBA champion na.
Andreas Kahilig, PBA champion by the way, JM Kalma,
Yeah.
PBA champion by the way. You know what I mean?
Bonus
Yeah.
If it,
time.
yeah, if anything, at least it was Jericho and not any other person on the world.
Well, dalawa lang naman sila eh, di ba? Who were
Chris
in the
Ross.
running
Chris,
for...
Chris
Did Chris
Ross,
Ross have... Yeah, Chris Ross was okay. Third,
yeah.
siya na yung next possible. Third na
Yeah,
si
but
Chris Ross.
it's a distant third. It's a distant third for me. It's like MJ, Kobe, and then the next
Whoa, whoa,
best
whoa,
shooting
whoa.
guard is a distant
Shooting
third,
guard,
di ba?
shooting guard. Man,
Shooting guard,
I was
shooting guard.
about to, I
Hey,
was about
hey,
to.
no NBA talk,
Oo nga pala, oo nga pala, oo nga
Oo,
pala.
yan na naman kayo eh.
Nga pala nga. We talk too much about the
but
PBA. We talk too
brother,
much pala about the NBA.
yeah, in a different pot. Brother, congrats to SMB. Like when I said SMB in 6, I had it with everyone not healthy but playing by the end of the series, and TNT just ran out of guys in the end.
Yeah.
Again, we keep on highlighting Poy Aram's missed games 3, 5, and 6, and those are really crucial games. And again, he's so crucial in this series na when Kelly and BGR napapagod na foul trouble na, then they don't have anyone to put in anymore. Diba? Henry Galinato was crying at the end of the series. Probably because, I don't know.
He was tired, man.
He was
He was
not
tired.
used enough.
He was tired.
This brother is crazy.
He was
But
tired.
San Miguel, again, the best all Filipino team that I have seen in my life. Okay, and I've been watching the PBA not that long compared to the others who will comment, but they are in argument for the best dynasty of all time. I said this with TNT when they were in the semis. But bro, have you seen a team this dominant in the All Filipino Cup for the past decade? Diba? Has there been a team like this in
It's
the All
really
Filipino
SMBs to
Cup?
lose. Really
No, no.
SMBs to
And
lose.
It's always been
oh,
SMBs
di
to
ba?
lose.
And next conference will be the All Filipino 50th season of the
Back to back
PBA.
pa mga yan.
So
Yeah.
they could very well
Hey,
be going
hey.
for back to back.
I don't know, man. Somebody is warming up in his Gilas uniform right now. Telling
Who?
you na somebody's
Sino?
warming up.
RJ?
Japet.
Jump it!
Somebody's warming up in his jersey right now.
I
And
got you, Graham, sabi ni Japet. I got you, Graham.
Come on, man.
dude,
But
ano
hey,
ba, sidetrack ko lang. It's so
Si
funny.
Japet na naman
Ano, when you
catching
look at
strays.
the Gilas training kanina, you
Mm.
would think na sobrang kulang-kulang sila kasi wala pa yung mga players ng TNT, wala pa yung players ng
SMB.
SMB. Kaso hindi eh, medyo kumpleto sila eh.
Tatlo lang eh.
Andyan naman na yung mga Hinebre.
Diyan na yung mga Hinebra. Yun na yun.
andyan naman na yung corny coach team, di ba?
this guy just keeps on setting me up, man. I have a lot of words to say, but no.
Nagbibigay ng
Not
bait
gonna
si
fall
Mario.
for it.
Nag-iiwan ng
Not
bait.
gonna fall for it.
Just baiting people into saying
Kasi Graham i-ignore muna and then he'll be like, maybe I'll take it. I'm hungry tonight. Iikot siya U-turn.
Somebody said
Yeah, bro.
I'm a rage baiter. And I was like, si Graham naman kasi kumakagat lagi.
Tapos reply, true that, bro.
Kasi kumakagat eh.
Well, I mean, man, I just can't help myself. But brother, San Miguel Beer, not gonna lie, bro. TNT had me in the first half, especially in the first quarter when Oftana
Yeah.
hit
They had us in the first
three-pointers.
quarter,
Oh,
first
sabi
half.
ko, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I better warm up, diba? I better warm up these feet.
Your feet, oh. Si Mario, sabi ko,
Oo.
Gcash mo ba ready na?
Yeah, he reached his limit by the way this month. So
Sinadya niya yun para
I
sabihin,
did,
guys,
he,
wala ako naman.
I did reach my limit this month, guys. Sorry. So if ever TNT would have won on Sunday, you guys would have had to wait until August 1 for me to say
August
another
1st.
one.
Tagal.
Tama.
You guys would have
But
had to wait.
man,
Paunahan na lang.
Calvin had been the first half. Pagoy too, diba? And then Calvin just went James Harden in the second half.
Eh,
It's it's always been, but not always been. It's probably more of Gilas Calvin traumatizing me, but he was so good in the Ross series that I expected him to just continue with the way
yeah,
he shot the ball in the
Yeah,
first
exactly.
quarter, and
yeah.
probably just ran out of gas, di ba? Na parang he's also defending on the other side. I think
He's
he's
defending
defending
Jericho.
CJ.
Yeah, he's defending
Oh yeah,
Jericho nga.
Jericho, di ba?
Yeah.
So it takes a toll on your body to be the first or second scoring option, and then also guard who happened to be the finals MVP eventually. And Jordan Heading only had 13 points. Mariam setting you up. I'm throwing you an
Okay, here we go. Here
alley-oop.
we go. Here
Ayan
we
na,
go.
ayan na.
Wait to James. Wait to James. Jordan Heading only had 13 points. Did you want to follow up with that? -8?
My good. Okay, man. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with what happened to Jordan Heading. There were games in this series where Jordan Heading looked really good. Okay, he looked really good, and there were moments where we were like, "Oh, Jordan looks healthy. Jordan looks good." But
Oh,
there were games where it looked like his back was so tight, and there were games where he just looked like he couldn't play point guard. And end of the day, ito talaga yun, di ba? Jordan Heading is not a point guard. Jordan Heading is not a point guard.
he's a
Did
small
you
two. He's
notice
a
that?
two guard talaga.
Have you guys noticed that the games where Jordan Heading scores the most points is when he keeps getting set up off of offensive rebounds and threes? Those are the
Mm.
games. And when he gets
Yeah.
assists to the 3-point shot, he doesn't really score the most when he's has to hold the ball eh. When he's isolating, iba siya eh. And kanina I was it if you were a TNT fan, genuinely kanina I would be kind of mad at Jordan Heading kasi this was brilliant adjustment by Coach Leo, by the way. Sabi ni Coach Leo, Jordan, you're not gonna get the chance to breathe in the first half. Chris Ross, you're on his ass. Anytime there's a pick, switch it. I don't care. Anytime there's I don't care, dude. And the problem was, kanina you were down 13, okay?
Yun, di ba? Down
You're
13-14
down
yun.
13 with 6 minutes left. Very winnable game. You just get a stop from against SMB and you just hit a three-pointer. So, you hit a 3, it's down to 10. You hit a 2, it's 11. You hit a 4, it's 9. And what Jordan Heading did in the next 3 possessions in a row was just not it, man. First, he threw the ball to Yao Ming instead of Calvin Austana. So
Ah,
he threw
zero
the,
what?
yeah, he threw it to the commentating section over there. And then next possession down, gets the ball, drives to the rim, wide open layup, misses it. Right? And and those were just the errors he was making in this game. And those were the big errors. Kasi from a possible 11 or a 9-point game, all of a sudden, it was 16 again. Or 17
16-18. It
again.
was back to 18.
Yeah.
16-18.
In that
Nag-sequence
moment,
na
just
yun.
because of those mistakes, man. And I'm not gonna say that TNT was gonna win the game if Jordan didn't make those mistakes. Hindi talaga. I mean, there was a good possibility they were gonna lose pa rin. Pero you had a chance in the 2 minute span. You had a chance, and it doesn't help that Almon Vosotros had the same amount of points as you, in less minutes, in the same amount of shots, and was a
Mm.
-1 lang compared to your -8.
Bro,
Almond for
yung
me, go lang.
he had 13 and a couple of those were in garbage time, di ba? So
Yeah,
Almond
those were
really outplayed
layups.
him.
Those were
Yeah.
layups. Yeah, they were like, go ahead, Jordan, take the layup. We'll give it to you. And uh admittedly, man, this is kind of where, yes, you are a deep team kung ikaw yung TNT, pero how deep actually are you? Because we have seen it. I think Kim Aurin has making the case of being a 1 season, 2 season fluke, man. I
Yun nga
think
eh, samahan rin ni Kim Aurin this
man, ang sama
series,
nung
no?
laro niya, this playoffs, ang sama nung lalaro ni Kim, bro. Imagine, our Pogo is hobbled as fuck, and you can only score 2 points if you're Kim Aurin. Coach Trot has no choice but to play RR Pogoy. No choice
And
at all.
Almond
Or
Vosotros.
ano.
Almond
And Almond
Vosotros is
Vosotros,
playing
yeah.
more than Kim Aurin.
Yeah, exactly.
24 minutes for For Graham nga pala. Sorry, Graham ah.
Yeah,
Yeah, might
Sorry.
win, might win. Guys, there are players who are when you look at them pag they're back up, like Kimorin, when he's backing up ng Batak, when he's backing up Castro, ang
Pwede.
ganda niya panoorin di ba? But when
Yeah.
you give him the ball, when he becomes the system, or not the system necessarily, but when he
That's
becomes
it.
the focal point, one of the focal points of the offense, nagbabago. Like they're not built for it. And Kimorin is a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
Probably sa MPBL, di ba? When he
Star
goes
yun sa
down.
MPBL, sure. Pero
Brother,
magiging
he
star
can
sa
score.
MPBL yun.
He can
Star
score
yun sa
60.
MPBL.
That's why there are
Too
levels
easy
to
for him.
this.
Oo.
Na you can't just say, oh, talented yan, nasa PBA yan eh. Of course they are. But there are really levels to this when it comes to the PBA. Like that's the best of the best in the Philippines. Actually, not the best of the best because the best really play abroad outside of Junmar.
Yeah.
But
And Japet.
all I'm saying, come on, bro, don't set me up, man. Don't set me up. Stop with the number 25.
He had D1 offers. What do you mean?
Santa
Yeah,
Cruz Warriors legend yan.
Bro,
He's good. That was a good point.
Santa Cruz Warriors legend.
whoever offered Japet D1 offers, that scouting team should be fired
I
immediately.
think they
man.
already fired, I guess.
Okay, got it. You could have been working in Japan, Phil Post or whatever you call their post office because you can't do your job as a scouting person or group, man. But hey, going
Okay,
back.
back to our final. Sorry, Greg.
Where was I? Oh no. I'm just saying that there are levels to this when it comes,
There are levels,
especially
with Kemarin.
sa isang bansa na mas dominante yung guard versus the big men. You have to be really really special to to stand out. Roy Sumang is a perfect example, di ba?
Roy Sumang cost himself that, brother.
Roy Sumang catching strays in a SMB TNT. is
Sobrang random no? Tapos
Roy
nakikinig pa siya
Sumang
ng
was
podcast.
next,
Hey!
man. Roy Sumang was next.
Or even
Saan siya ulit kinuha? Saan ulit si Roy Sumang before?
Before that, he was Nueva.
Before.
He was Nueva.
Northport, Blackwater, di ba?
So yung journeyman siya sa PBA.
Oh,
yeah,
Ken Salado,
Sumang.
di ba? Si Ken Salado. Isa rin.
Ken Salado, isa pa
Another
anyway.
Barangay
Diba?
Ginebra Gene King.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. But man, congrats to SMB, the first team in PBA history to win what do you call this? 5 games in a best of 7 series. That's unheard of, man. That's unheard of. And I know Eric Castro is punching him. I did everything I could.
Who's more pissed off tonight? Eric Castro or Jola or Coach Jola?
Jolas, man.
Iba si Jolas, bro. Iba yung kay Jolas.
The Eric Castro fiasco ended in game. Actually, no, it never ended because did they go back to the games? Wala nang report.
I don't know.
Parang wala nang may pakita after.
Pero
Pero imagine if TNT won Game 7, no? It will be a blemish for sure. Babalikan ng mga tao. Hindi yung Game 1 kasi di ba? Talo sila regardless eh. Anyway,
same with the
SMB
Jason
though.
Castro.
Hindi naman umabot ng Game 7 eh.
Oo nga, hindi naman umabot ng Game 7 yata.
Speaking of that, brothers, I canceled everything. Because I'm a TNT hater. I canceled everything. I reserved Sunday for TNT basketball to watch them lift that Philippine Cup.
Talaga?
Ikaw na pinyahe, di ba, from Araneta to Phil Sports just to watch them win the Grand Slam. Yes. And people again will say, hater ng TNT.
Dude, in all reality, if TNT pushed us to 7, I 100% believe TNT was winning the championship, dude.
Kasi momentum sa kanila no? Kung mag-game 7
and kung na-push nila to 7, like, this is really for them.
Yeah,
parang, di ba, since the quarterfinals, the stars were aligning for them.
Yeah.
Babalikan na naman natin si Coach Chito.
Exactly. Exactly. Hey, man, another thing. I will add this. I keep talking about this every episode, and I will continue to add it. There will be TNT fans out there who will complain.
By the way,
sorry, go lang.
Who, by the way, will not show up. Again, those are the most scared fans. Hello, is this on? Those are the most scared fans in the world. Brother, the games 2, 3, and 4, and Mario, you can go back to your point when I'm finished.
Go lang.
Games 2, 3, and 4, those guys didn't show up.
Wala man lang sa comment section, di ba? Hindi
Diba,
minimension si Graham.
tapos ng game 5, sabihin na, hey, the prophet. What is the prophet? I've been here. Guys, my team lost in game 7 of the PBA Finals Task Conference and the semifinals of this conference.
He's still
I
here.
showed up every single day, man. And that's tatawagin nyo, the prophet, the false messiah. What? Come
The
on,
t-shirt.
show up, man.
Graham,
Show
Put on
up.
that's a
t-shirt.
t-shirt
Put
just
on
for
the
you.
t-shirt.
That's a t-shirt. The false prophet.
These
Hey,
people,
Graham,
man.
that's a nice nickname. To be honest, The
Hey,
false
dude, I'll
The
take
prophet.
it.
false prophet, man.
Damn, that's sick.
I'll
That's a
I was
take
sick.
like,
it.
Oh,
Jap
Mario,
it, but
sorry.
I was like,
Mario,
Jap
sorry.
it, but hey, go ahead.
Ay,
That's
ay, ay,
Javi.
ay, ay.
Oy, napa-champion niya kayo against Bay Area. Huwag ka ganyan.
He
Come
was
on.
not the reason we won the
He was
championship,
not
Hindi,
man.
the
alam ko
He
si
was
C-Stan.
not
But,
the
okay,
reason we
wait,
won the
Mario, say.
championship, man.
Go.
What
What
will
was
you
your
keep
saying?
mentioning?
Here,
What will you keep mentioning?
brothers, Kelly Williams was minus 19. I don't care.
Yeah, he
Guys,
deserves a statue.
guys, I don't care. He when all else failed, can you imagine this? Kelly Williams has been your best player offensively and defensively this whole series. If you're TNT, nobody's been even close aside from maybe Almond Vosotros offensively.
Yeah. Si
Kelly
Almond
Williams
na
has
nga.
been him on both ends, man. Give the respect this man deserves. And
What do you mean the respect, the pay raise that
the
the
pay,
retirement plan that he deserves? Bro, nakikita mo ba pag binangga siya ni Junmar, umaalag yung katawan niya?
Maalog nga eh.
bro, bro, the number of times I saw Kelly go, guys, Siko, please.
Nabubanggura na ba?
Guys, Siko na no. Dude, this guy, he looked tired today. I will say that.
For sure.
Kelly looked exhausted. But if there's anybody on this TNT lineup who deserves to be exhausted, it's probably Kelly Williams, man. And dagdagan ko to. I'll remind everybody about what we said. Game 6, Rodney Brondial. Here is how in that second half, Rodney Brondial I think was the reason SMB pulled away a bit aside from Jericho. And it's because this man was offensive rebounding the hell out of the ball, setting tough screens. Junmar didn't have to deal with rebounds. Rodney could do it. He had 10 rebounds. Rodney Bradell had 10 rebounds in 18 minutes. That's a lot of rebounds for
Very
somebody in
efficient
18
numbers
minutes.
nga, yeah.
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 Think about it like this, man. Motau Tua played 25 and only grabbed 4. You know what I mean? Like, yes, he didn't score many points, but he played his role to a T. And he, I think, won them this game. Another point I want to make, and this one was absolutely hilarious to me. In that fourth quarter, Coach Trot was trying to do anything humanly possible to pull them back into that game.
Yeah,
But
he was doing everything, yeah.
yeah, and one of it was put Brandon Ganuelas roster on Marshall Lassiter. And I was like,
Just trying
what?
to get creative. Might
I
as
was
well
like,
try this. Wala nang mawawala naman sa akin, sabi ni
you
Coach
know what
Chot.
happened? You know what happened when he was on Marshall? Chris Ross got a pick and roll with Junmar Fajardo. And because BGR is so not used to defending shooters, BGR left Marshall wide open
Hindi siya
to get
sanay.
to Junmar. And I was like,
Oh, tap mo
yeah,
yan, Brad.
yeah, brother, that's, I don't know, who do you think shooting that right now?
Good job, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's not Ralph Koo. That's Marshall Lassiter right there, man. That- he's actually gonna make. It's not Jeremiah Gray. He's actually gonna make this 3-pointer right now, man, and he did. And that was another point. That was down 13, naging 16 because of that 3-pointer. Again, in those moments, I was so surprised. I was very surprised. Pero, yun nga, like we said, at that point, you're grasping at straws, you're going for anything na. So, wala ka nang magagawa at that point. Accept mo na lang na SMB was just the better team, and shout out to Coach Leo Austria, man. Coach Leo especially.
Yeah. This yung coaching in this series was not really that far when it comes to coaching. I still would say Coach Chot was the better coach in this game, or in this series rather, because he was able to uh get his team one game, diba? In game
Yeah.
5. And but they just found a brick wall in the All Filipino Conference. Again, we talked about this na if it's the other team who advance in the finals, they probably would have won the Grand Slam, diba? Because it's all matchup based.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um
Poy is
but
not getting hurt in that series.
yeah, that is true. And I love what you said about Rodney Brondial na if you do your role, diba? You do your role. You don't need to score, you just need to rebound.
Under Coach Leo pa, perfect guy to utilize him. So, he's in the perfect
diba?
spot talaga.
That's the thing about a team, eh. Everyone has
Mm-mm.
a role. So someone will get the ball, someone will do the dirty work, diba? Someone will defend. So just have to accept your role. You put Rodney Brondiello in another team, he'll get the ball twice or thrice as more.
Yeah.
Terra Firma, for example, Terra Firma, or Northport. He'll get the ball twice or thrice as more. So he accepted that role. He thrived in that role. We have our version of Game 6 Clay in the Philippines already. Sad that we
Yeah.
didn't see Game 7 Glenn Kubuntin. Happy that we didn't see Game 7 Glenn Kubuntin because that would have been painful for me walking from work to home barefoot. But at the end of the day, the better team just won. I don't have much to analyze. I hope Manong was here, but he chose to be in Phil Sports, by the way. Shout out
He
to
chose to be.
to Manong.
He's
He
with his
chose to
wife,
watch
man.
live.
He's married now. He's married na siya
I
ngayon,
know, I
Brad. Di
know.
na siya,
I know.
Di na siya, bachelor.
And what was that Jordan said? Keep doing your shit, something like that.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Keep doing your
Exactly.
shit.
By the way, gusto ko lang i-shoutout ulit si Jericho Cruz, no? Yung last 10 seconds, he was dapping up everybody with the ball.
Bro,
That was so funny for me.
what do
Sabi
you
ko,
mean
okay,
so
di
funny?
natatawa
That
yun.
was so annoying. That
Pinalakad
was
na lang
so
siya.
annoying.
Yeah.
When was that allowed ever? To
Not to nitpick, guys. Natatawa lang kami sa detail na yun.
guys,
Pinag-usapan namin sa group chat.
I get it kung makikipag-dap up ka na sa opponents mo, di ba? Or you hug with the ball, they're not gonna call a travel. That's fine. Brother, Jericho Cruz was out of the court with 13 seconds remaining,
And
nakikipagkamay kay
dapping up
Coach Al
Coach
Francis
Al.
Chua.
Lahat.
Oh, okay. Coach Al was outside. Jericho touched him. Sige, we can let that go. Guys, Jericho walked with the ball, went outside. The buzz, wala pa yung confetti, wala pa yung refs.
Wala
What are
pa,
we
wala
doing, man? What are we doing?
Pero yun lang, wala lang. Congratulations ulit to SMB. Finals MVP, Mr. Jericho Cruz.
Yeah,
That's so
brother,
funny.
that guy didn't let go of the ball until
He
Hawak-hawak niya
knew.
till the end.
Oh,
He knew. He knew. He knew.
he knew. Okay, well,
He knew he was gonna win the champion. He was gonna win the FMVP,
the
bro. He
finals
knew.
MVP.
He
I'm
knew.
so pissed. I'm so pissed with those refs, man. Like, come on, do your job. Do you think us regular employees ako? Do you think at 5, because I go out at 6:30 a.m. Do you think at 6:29:50 I can stack off? Well, I do, but I can't. I can't clock out at 6:29:50. I have to clock out at 6:30 a.m. Yeah, those refs, man. Again, go to Shinagawa's. Your series is over.
My
Have your
favorite
eyes
part is
checked.
there was one referee who was staring at
Oh.
her.
Parang
Kaeyeline
patawag mo ba
niya.
to?
Like, at that point, it's either don't look or call it. Kasi if you're looking and not calling anything, what are you doing?
You're paid to you're brother. What's funny and annoying is the game 1 controversy, di ba? That one hinanap nyo specifically. Ito, it was staring you directly in the eyes. Jericho committed 7 different violations in those final 13 seconds. And Pablo, you must come on, man.
like, nah, dude, he's good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
It's good.
about it.
That's the finals MVP. We can't do that
Don't
to
worry
him.
about it, man. I'll call it some other day. I'll call it in game 7.
These guys, man. They're
Bumabawi
just
lang
so-
sila sa game 1. Ano ba?
like, patas na. Wala kaming tinawag.
Patas na.
Hey, I let
No
go of 7
bearing game.
different violations.
No bearing 14 points na mangyari. No call ah.
Patas na
Yeah.
tayo. I don't want to hear anybody saying anything na. I didn't do nothing here, man. I'm pretty clean.
Eric Castro revenge game. Man.
Anyway,
Guys, by the
yes,
way,
yes.
Nico, I just
Ikaw
want to
muna,
say
Graham.
this. I just want to say this, man. TNT with what they did this season, A plus. Like they are rather the only team next season who should consider winning the Grand Slam again. When
Okay.
all people come back,
The
when
black
all people
SUVs
come
are
back.
outside ah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
I thought you were a TNT hater. What's happening?
The false prophet.
Guys, again, if the TNT fans think that I hate TNT, just imagine the things that I say offline about the things that I really hate Nico
Yeah.
knows this, man.
Oh,
Like,
yes, we
Yeah,
do.
you guys
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
understand.
It
You
will
guys don't
not see the
understand.
light of day. It will not see
just
the light
don't
of
say that. Just don't say the name of the team. But there's a team that I really, that every fiber of my being, every drop of blood in my body hate.
Yeah.
And it's not TNT, man. It's not TNT. Just believe me with this. It just so
You,
happened that
you
you
guys know
guys
the context clues. Alam niyo na yan. Susot niya yan.
Yeah. It's the Nueva
it just
Ecija Rice Vanguards.
what's
Is
the
that what?
what's the Bicol Oragons?
It's the Bicol, it's the
The,
Bicolandia Dragons.
hindi,
It's
basta
the
in
Bicol,
Bicol Volcanoes. Di ba
it's the
Volcanoes yun?
Bicol,
What's the name?
it's the
Wait, guys,
Bicol.
I'm telling you, TNT legitimately is the only team capable of winning the Grand Slam next season, unless there are some bogus trades that happen after we record this pod. Because
Yeah.
the problem with SMB has always been the reinforced conferences.
Yeah. Let's
And
look who's the import next conference.
well, it's a hard choice, diba? Ano, Seeker, Benny Boat, right?
No, dude.
Wala.
Not a
Philippine
choice
Cup
at
muna,
all.
Mario. Philippine
That's a,
Cup muna. And
Philippine Cup
Yeah.
muna.
Philippine Cup muna ulit.
Okay lang.
No,
Sama mo si EJ si sa Philippine Cup, man.
Para matalo SMB.
You have to, kailangan mo sila
I-nerf. Due to
kailangan mo
nerf
sila i-nerf.
SMB.
Kailangan mo sila i-nerf.
Si
eh,
Kila yung
what happened to
import
ano
na
pala? What happened to Chris Macalo pala? Di ba he's the ano?
Oh.
ACL, I think his ACL crapped out like 3 times, dude.
Kaya
Okay.
they didn't wanna, take a
Yeah.
chance na
Sounds
I
anymore.
don't even know if I'm allowed to say that out loud. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, they all know. No, it's okay.
Yeah. Another
Okay.
Di
thing,
naman tinatago yun.
there's this person who commented, where did the Wami Chongson and EJ Anosike hate come from? I don't know. Uh, one
Sometimes it's
one day I woke up, they lost me money, and I just couldn't deal with it. like sorry guys, if I'm being completely honest with you, that's probably the reason, and until now I probably still carry it. Like
50
The
pesos na
root
Mario.
of
50
all
pesos.
yeah, 50 pesos.
Paldo
Yeah,
ka
sure.
eh.
Yeah, 50
the
pesos.
root of
Sure,
all
yeah.
evil, man. The root of all evil.
Yeah, hey
Yeah,
man,
man.
take down those billboards.
Take
Take
down
down
those
the
billboards.
billboards. Take down the billboards.
Send
It's
those
not online
send those
gaming, it's
promoters
online
to
gambling.
Yeah, it's
send those
online gambling.
promoters to to Muntinlupa,
Yeah.
diba? But hey, again, congrats to SMB.
Yes, congrats to
Uh
SMB.
Heading into the 50th season though, which is in I believe 2 months, right? In
September, October ba? Yeah, parang September, October.
October 5, I think narinig ko si Magu
Okay,
in one of
2 months. We have 2 months.
we have they have more than 2 months, diba, to
Can't wait for the draft. I can't wait for the draft, especially who will declare and stuff. That would be
that's
nice.
right.
It doesn't matter for
PBA.
Graham anymore. QMB is not declaring.
That's right.
He's just
GH
gonna
GH
check the final results.
Unless Mike
Mm.
Phillips declares and then
He's not gonna declare, bro. That's UAP season na.
Huh?
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
No, no,
that's
no.
right.
UAP,
our
UAP.
last
Di siya abot.
Welcome
last
to the
hope, man.
Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings.
Rudy
Dwight
Hatian.
Ramos.
Nasa ano na nga, diba? Nasa mga billboard si Dwight kasama si Jeremiah Gray, Ralph Ko.
Nah, bro.
You gotta
Nah,
mention Ralph Ko
The-
there in that billboard.
bro,
Actually, naka-Ginebra jersey na siya noon, kaso they had to edit it para
Edit mo na.
Brother.
Okay.
Alam mo, brother, if Kim Kianadi decides to go to Japan to just live there and quit volleyball in the Philippines, you won't see Dwight in the Philippines anymore, brother.
Feel ko nga, he's that guy na,
The
okay.
only reason that he's going here is because of Kim Kianadi. And
Good reason. That's a good reason.
That is the
But-
main
but-
reason nga.
But PBA heading into the 50th season, fix some stuff. Like,
Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what they need to change. Number one,
Play in
if somebody
Bahrain.
dunks
That's their
the
first
ball,
solution.
it's not a goaltend or a basket interference. I don't care. Number two, stop this bullshit that you could have changed the score after the game. You were never
Binawi niya rin agad eh, no? Labo nun. Sabi mo, ba't sinabi yan?
I love how the things that Mario want to get fixed are the
Game one.
things that happen in game 1. Like,
Yeah.
bro, we had the whole season. We
Okay,
had the whole
fine.
season
Okay, fine.
about ban RHJ for
But
Bad
RHJ,
firma jeep.
hindi, wag. Gusto ni Grem yun.
Wala pala yun.
May pitasin pa.
No.
Okay, here's another thing. Players, I hope, come back soon to the PBA. Everybody knows this. My favorite one. Please come home, Javi Gomez de Leon.
Oh, yeah,
Please,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
He can play
beg
in the
you, Javi.
KBL. He's banned for 1 year.
Yeah, come home, brother. I love you. Please, Javi. Please, I love you. Come home. We'll treat you better this time. We won't trade you again. Uh,
No, he's not
well,
going. He's not going
he's not
to
going. There's no chance in hell he's going here. What would you fix? What would you if there's one thing you guys would each
Okay.
fix
Oh, I
going into
said
the
my
next
Wala,
list,
round?
wala
di
pa.
ba? Number one, how about we go on tour? Do you see what the PBL is
Actually,
doing?
maganda yung
Do you see
PBA on
how
tour. I like the on tour nga.
do you see how the arenas are filled in ang sarap ng mga pakain ng mga mayor sa probinsya ba?
Masarap.
Sa
Oo, nung
Isabela
pumunta kami sa
and
Iloilo.
Iloilo.
Why
Sarap
do
ng
you guys
pakain
think they
sa
never
amin.
did it?
Sarap.
Why do you guys think
Ha?
they don't do it? Why do you think they don't do it?
On
Brother,
tour?
they do it on Saturdays, 'di ba? On Saturdays, if you see the crowd on Saturdays, what and you send teams na parang Phoenix or you know, Terra
Hey, what's wrong
Firma,
with
something like
Phoenix?
that, and
Uy,
napupuno. They have
na-sell
a
out
lot of
namin
things.
yung
Yeah.
lakaraban
Imagine
namin
when they
TNT sa,
send NLEX.
Iloilo. Uy, nag-sell
Yeah,
out kami versus TNT. Nag-sell out kami against TNT
Okay,
noon.
who do we think is the reason
exactly.
why?
Kami! Malamang kami!
Kayo, hindi yung TNT. Hindi yung
Ako!
TNT.
Uy, hindi ko na
Brother,
doon!
si
Hindi!
Nico, uy, Nico Rocha. Chance si Nico Rocha. Brothers, all I'm
Hindi
saying
si,
is,
si Bolik tinignan.
I work for the PVL. I know basketball is still the top sport in the country. If the PVL can fill those
Oh.
arenas, what more the PBA? Brother, here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm gonna say to you. When I was in Isabela doing the PVL on tour, there was a guy wearing a Japet Aguilar jersey.
Oh, wow.
No way.
That
No
They still sell
way!
those?
guys, I'm telling you, I forgot to take a picture of that guy. There was a guy wearing a Japet Aguilar jersey in a PVL game. Filipinos still love basketball more than shitty politicians. Okay, that's a fact. So the fact that the PVL did it, what's stopping you from doing that? Especially in the reinforced conferences, na ililibot mo yung import mo, di ba? In the reinforced conferences, why not do that? Second, your draft ranking should be based only sa all Filipino standing mo. That way, in the reinforced conferences, teams won't tank. Diba? The Terra Firma Jeep, the Blackwater bossing, who are not really bosses, diba? They
Okay,
will
wait
go
lang.
all in
Graham,
reinforced
question.
conferences.
Question. If they went all in, do you genuinely believe something would change?
Anong went all in? What do you mean went all in sa mga changes?
If they didn't tank with their rosters?
In the all Philippine, brother, the sometimes di na roster yung problem. Nakita mo yung Terra Firma a season ago. They tanked after reaching the all Filipino quarters, di ba? Tinalo
Yeah.
SMB in game 1.
Yeah.
And then they were non-existent in the reinforced conference. What if we incentivize them, okay, all Filipinos, magtank ka, gusto mo yan, bibigay mo sa San Miguel, bibigay mo sa Ginebra yung pick mo, go. Diba? And then in the reinforced conferences, be all
Play
in.
well. Yeah.
Diba?
I like it.
Play well.
I like it.
It's something that worth considering na all Philippine and sa reinforced conference, di kumuha na napakagaling na import, di ba?
Yeah.
Who was the
Buhatin.
import of Who was the import of Blackwater? Yung
Si
umiscore?
George King.
George King.
George King, di ba?
Ibang klase si George King.
Future
You're
Barangay
telling
Ginebra
me,
import after Justin Brownlee retires.
well, I'm all
next.
in for that. I'm all in for that.
I know you are.
Pati import, kinuha.
Wala na. If you're telling me if Blackwater
His
has
name is
the intent
literally
of
King.
winning, if they get George King, di ba? Are they not gonna be
Yeah,
competitive?
GK din siya, di ba?
His name is
Jing
literally
King na Jing.
GK, George King. Ginebra Kings. Literally, it's in his name. He was born to play for Ginebra.
That's right.
His sole
Diba?
purpose.
So, true. Brownie, and I love you, man, but yeah, maybe it's time in the next 2 years. Number 3, I have 5. Probably I'll get to only 4. Number 3, team. So we're talking about teams. I mean your draft, diba, based on all Filipino ranking. If you've missed the all Filipino playoffs twice, I mean 2 seasons in a row, you get relegated to somewhere else. There has to be a league.
Where?
That's the thing. That's the
UAAP?
the MPBL probably. The Pilipinas Super League where you can dominate, man. Kalaban si Mr. Longbam tsaka si Jonah.
Yeah, dude.
Si Jonah. Si Kobe ng Pinas. Si Kobe ng Pinas. Uy, pero may laro yun, ha? Okay, di ba? Parang pinakita yan na okay. May laro.
Kesa dun sa isa. But man, all I'm saying is there has to be a penalty for for a team who tanks 2 seasons in a row na
Mm.
parang there has to be a D-League. The D-League may be back, diba? Or it's probably time to bring the D-League back.
Yeah,
And then number
honest.
4, go ahead,
Go, go.
Mario.
Oh, sorry. I
Go
would
ahead,
love
go.
a D-League thing, dude.
Gusto ko ng D-League nga ulit
There
eh.
were some players who want to be in the PBA, but they want also to get reps at the same time. That's
Yeah,
exactly,
D-League.
yeah. Bronny
that's where you
James.
relegate.
Bro,
That's how you relegate.
si
Bro.
Yeah,
By the way,
future
this is super
Magnolia import.
random. And whoever if you hate on me for talking NBA for, let me time it, ha. I'm just gonna time it 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds to talk about the NBA. Yeah. So time 10 seconds, okay. So just this thingy. Just because I said Bronny James. So Bronny James is better than Dalton Connect. The Lakers should trade Dalton Connect. By the way, just saying. Just letting everybody know that. Ayun. Oh,
Okay, yeah.
10 seconds is up. Thanks,
Oh, yeah,
guys.
you got it. 10 seconds.
Okay nga, tapos na nga.
Yeah,
10 seconds nga.
yeah. Sorry if that
You
was too
got
long.
it.
Huh?
Yeah, we'll get to our
Off
Lakers
topic ka na
talk
naman,
when
Mario eh.
Akin
we'll
na.
get to our Lakers talk
Yeah,
someday.
we'll get...
But man, number 4, sister teams should play at the start of the conference. Like, isn't
Uh,
that the thing to do?
I like it.
Like, for example, in the eliminations this conference, Ginebra was 5-3, Magnolia was like 6-1, 7-1, something like
Oh.
that. The allegations of Sagip Kapamilya were never beaten, never defeated, always surfaced. Even if the game was competitive, even if Ginebra came back, diba? What if, especially in the 50th season, PBA, hello, is this on? It's
Is
the
this...
perfect time to have a Manila Classico opening
You
game.
should take
And
advantage
then,
of that nga talaga.
diba? Ang corny nyo rin naman, invite nyo na yung mga corny na banda, diba? That you guys are invite, not saying that na corny mga iniimbit nila, but invite the bands, diba? Invite the Cup of Joes, the
Okay
Cup of
kaya yun,
Joe
hoy,
Gods.
okay mga yun
Hey,
ah.
Cup of Joe
Brother,
is
I'm a
good.
big
Okay
fan.
mga yun.
Brother, I'm a big fan of Cup of Joe. Like,
You
I
just called them
cannot,
corny.
I'm calling the PBA corny. Not that
Okay.
Brother, I'm a big
Good,
fan of
good
Cup of
save,
Joe.
Graham.
Like,
English
Man,
major ka
you were,
talaga.
I was about to go crazy on here, man.
Ako rin, eh, sabi ko, ha?
brother, I'm a big fan of Cup of Joe. Like, I'm telling you, when tinan mo, di ba? Cup of Joe agad,
Wow. Cup of
patutunguhan
Joe.
or something like that.
Fairness,
I'm
Galing nun.
telling you, big
Ang
fan of
sana,
Cup of Joe.
yung mga
But
sparkle artists na lang yung pinapasayaw nila, eh, no? Pero,
oh, invite the bands, di ba?
Tama.
This is the perfect time to have Manila Classico opening game. Sister teams play at the start of the conference. Ilan lang naman yan, 3 lang yun eh. 'Di ba? SMB Ginebra, Magnolia, and then Meralco, TNT,
whatever's left of Magnolia anyway.
'di ba? Tapos
dapat
dapat every quarter ang ano yun.
para masulit ba ni Graham? Yes!
brother, I have seen those Arena Plus girls up close. Sumasayaw din sa PBL yung mga yan. Sumasayaw din sa PBL yung mga yan. I have seen them up
Akala ko may
close.
sasabihin ka na naman.
No.
Medyo
and then,
Huwag niyo pahirapan buhay ko. Ako taga-edit dito, hindi kayo.
You're on the line, you're on the line.
Brother, if the PBA is worried about, baka hindi tauhin yung games pag opening tapos sister teams agad. Di ilagay mo yung Ginebra TNT sa dulo, ilagay mo yung SMB TNT sa dulo, ilagay mo yung Ginebra Meralco sa dulo. Diba? There's always a way. And to avoid the Sagip Kapamilya allegations, mas maganda nga yun para rival team nila yung kalaban na sa last game of elims, diba? Talagang ilulugmok sila if they deserve it. Just a couple of recommendations that, and probably the last thing is, if sister teams can trade, do it, but there has to be an eligibility rule. Like 2 years, di ka pwede maglaro. Like the UAP.
Naku, yan na naman tayo sa mga...
Stan Harding nga, 4 games lang din laro.
Sabi niya, kota na ako Tama na.
Yeah, that's right.
Biglang wala na raw siyang tuhod eh. Anyway, I want to add one more thing to this one of Graham. This is merely just for this whole fan experience thing that we love talking about. I don't know if it's feasible, but at this point naman, you're not selling tickets anyway. But
I'm
dude,
just about to go there.
just have a day, maybe 1 or 2 days a week or something, maybe 1 day a week where it's just free attendance, dude. Let them go.
Kailangan nga 50th season eh.
Bro, not even go there. But how about Wednesday and Friday, buy one, take one, di ba?
Yeah, something like that.
Kailangan nyo talaga i-revive eh.
At
Especially,
this point, man, nobody's buying tickets anyway, right? No,
Yeah.
the people who are buying tickets are technically di naman binili yun eh. Binigay ng kumpanya yun eh. So,
Yeah, 'di ba parang example, if ang second game, if your lineup for the day is first game Northport Blackwater, second game Terra Firma Phoenix or NLEX. Phoenix na lang. So it won't hurt anyone in this pod. Do you
Mm.
think 10 people bought tickets to watch that game? No, probably ten gamblers, but not
yeah.
10 fans.
Yeah.
'Di ba?
And let's add this, man. I will say it. And this is coming from me, a gambler. This is coming from me, man. Brother, I do not enjoy the fact that many of the sponsors of the leagues of the today, PBA, MPBL, PVL, I think I'm not sure if the PVL also. A lot of their sponsors are gambling companies, right?
Mm.
And as much as um people will not believe it, there is some level of truth that there are some players who gamble talaga. Okay, yun talaga yun. Like that is the reality, man.
Especially sa basketball.
Yeah. And it's hard to fully outlaw. Well, to be fair, it should be fully outlawed if you're a player. Pero what can you do? It's hard to fully outlaw gambling. Um, for the PBA games and all that. But I hope there are precautions for it to be a bit stricter sa players, sa
Mhm.
coaches, sa referees, all that. Kasi end of the day, man, people will always say na bayad yan. People will always say na, if there's something wrong happening, people will always say na, man, nakataya kasi si ganito, nakataya si Eric Castro, nakataya si...
Yeah.
Yeah, ganun nga na rin.
Yeah.
Yeah, people will always say that because there is that possibility na even if we don't want to believe it, there is always a possibility that these people have the opportunity to do so. So, just for the whole sanctity of the league, man, I know it's hard to remove them as sponsors, but just stricter protocol sana sa players and everything. Just so that
Exactly.
it's just the game, bro.
Even yung ano di ba, Mario, even yung commercials, if you still watch on live TV, RPTV,
Yes.
puro ano na rin puro Arena Plus. Brother, what happened to the good old days, yung Boysen na yung nakakulong,
Yeah.
yung
Or
kalbo na
ano,
matanda, di ba? Or yung
yeah,
Thunderbird na nagsasabong, di ba?
yes. Or yung ano
Thunder.
yung nagbibigay sila ng name kay RDO, 'di ba? Yung
Yeah, oo nga.
yung Hodor or
Oh,
the
Hodor, di
Babyface
ba?
Assassin.
Oh, The Blitz.
The
Sorry.
Blitz.
Ay,
Oh,
oo, yun. Lalo na yun.
yun.
Iconic.
Pa ako, guys, the RJ Barrientos, the Blitz nickname's really corny. Nobody, see how nobody, accepted that and hindi niya na ginamit. Hey, that's the
The
stuff for another.
Blitz.
All I'm saying, man, is
Ah,
we've
okay.
been seeing ads of gambling all over the place
Everywhere.
na nawala na talaga yung mga classic commercial dati when I was a kid. Ano pa namin yan ng mga pinsan ko nanonood ng PBA, hula namin kung ano yung commercial. Kasi at some point matatandaan mo na 'di ba? Oh, ano to?
Mm.
Yung
Sun
Boysen
Silk
yung
to, 'di
favorite
ba?
ko eh. Lagi ko naalala
Boysen,
yung
'di ba?
Boysen.
Yung may
Yung
yung
nakakulong.
sinusulat na ilang taon na siya
Oo.
nakakulong.
Oo.
Yeah.
Um,
PBA
those
Good
commercial
those
yun eh.
commercial. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good commercial, man.
and you'll know na tumatanda ka na if you reminisce from your past and say, "Oh, what we had before was better."
Yeah,
Di ba? Parang now I get the old days.
I
But
get the
hey,
old. Yeah.
yeah, congrats to SMB. It's gonna be a while since we talk about the PBA again.
Oh,
Probably
we're
We'll
gonna
have
have
Gilas.
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 It's Gilas
We'll
season.
have
Oh,
We're
it's
Gilas.
gonna have
Gilas
we're gonna
season.
have
Oo
Gilas
nga
mga
pala.
preview which Mario and I do. First time pala ni Graham na Mario. Yung
Yeah.
mga
Yeah.
preview natin against country sa mga kalaban natin. Abangan nyo yun guys kasi malapit na. It's gonna start in a week? In 2 weeks? Ganun ba ang ano ba?
Yeah, parang less than 2 weeks, I
Less
believe.
than 2 weeks. Oh,
Uh,
basta we'll have more content tapos NBA. We can actually do NBA content now na clear, no? Na clear sa inyo na it's
Yeah.
NBA
yeah.
content. Sorry.
For
The,
longer than 10 seconds.
Oo.
yun.
Yeah, for longer than 10 seconds. Yeah, dude, 100%. By the way, before we close, I just want to say these last things for TNT and SMB. For both, honestly, I hope both teams just get healthy right now.
Yeah, oh.
Mhm.
Kailangan.
Yeah, TNT especially, obviously, a lot of their players are banged up, hurt every possible way possible. And for SMB, man, you also, Junmar needs to get healthy. CJ needs to get healthy. And yeah, Gila's content is coming soon.
We're gonna have Gilas
Especially,
content.
yeah, hope you guys stay tuned for that. no Kai. Yeah, no Kai this time, but
No Kai this whole year.
yeah, but you know who is there?
Mhm.
Troy Rosario.
Oh,
That's
I was
it.
gonna say Japet.
Yeah, that's all for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching all of these episodes, man.
Mm-mm.
Super
Mhm. To,
appreciate
yeah.
all of
To
you
the
guys.
ano, to
Just
the friends, and the enemies that
That
we
we have
we have
made
made
along the
along the
way.
way.
That we have made
Oh,
along the
just
way.
for supporting the team that I love, 'di ba? Parang aren't you guys doing the same thing? It just so happened that I'm
Okay na, Greg.
recorded. No, I'm just
Wait,
no,
no.
it's
saying.
okay. Game.
No,
It's okay. Game.
Okay na,
uh,
okay na, okay na siya, okay na
but
siya.
man, I love you all, man.
Yeah,
Whether
yeah. Now that thank you.
you were fans or kupals in the
Yeah,
comment section, man. Thank you so much for
yes,
it's a nice season. It would have
yeah.
been nicer if we captured at least the title, but it is what it is. All I'm
And
saying is the 50th season
Oh.
will still be here
yeah,
in
Yeah,
we won't
support
do
our
every
other
game, 'di ba?
videos. Check our other videos. NBA
and
Talk, Gilas
I
Talk.
Oo, 'di ba?
I apologize if I wasn't able to give away the 20,000 pesos. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Sayang.
next maybe sometime in the future. Just wanted to know as the season ends. I just wanted to be very clear. I did not lose a single bet on this channel. That's all. Thank you.
Yeah, I lost a lot of bets, man. All I'm saying
Si
though,
Graham
this
lahat
is
talo.
actually for the
Except this one.
first time since joining you guys, I was right. SMB in six, man. I
Yes.
SMB in six.
Ah,
Yes.
yeah.
From the start, I never left. I never lost, man. I'm Lavar ball,
BGR in
never
18
lost.
points din. BGR 18 points.
Major
Tama ka
18
rin dun.
points. Yung
Fake
mali mo lang
profit
is
to.
Junmar Fajardo Finals MVP.
Ah, yeah.
Messiah, fake profit. All I'm
Call me
saying is,
It's
everything.
okay,
all
Graham. We'll
I'm
give you
s-
that shirt. That's your shirt.
Yeah.
The
hey, hey,
false prophet.
Hey, we'll see you guys
hey.
next time, guys.
See you boys. Follow 5-star rating. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Nico here with Mario and Graham. 6-man pod. Peace.
Ginebra 50th season All Filipino Conference champions. Adios amigos.